And we will move on to topic 2, which is going to be continuing this conversation and talking about Sunday. So, my big question is, how was Chungha? How was her performance?
Yeah.
At least, like, if I couldn't see her live, I could have proxy seen her live through you guys, and that didn't even happen.
I was gonna say, you're kind of lucky because I kind of wanted to buy the artist interaction pack just to be able to say I did it.
That would have been.
But you escaped that one.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about what you guys did see on Sunday.
All right, so
lots of
we went to the convention. We got up early. Yeah, we got up early for the convention so we can get a good spot for Fromis. Fromis was going to be at KCON Beauty. So we got there when it opened. And so with KCON Beauty, there are like actual benches. So we actually got a spot on the bench.
Oh, nice.
Well, before that, like, the way they had you line up for the convention was a disaster. Like, they just had everybody stand in the convention hall, like just stand in a huge mob. And then they opened up the escalators and everyone funneled onto the escalators.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I mean, they like would pace it, so it wasn't like everyone's just like getting
people down an elevator.
It was fine. It was going up, but I thought it was. Really? Okay. I thought it was fine. Like it worked better than I thought it would. Like when it first started, I was like, this can't work. Then when they were doing, I'm like, oh, okay, I see how it works.
Maybe like a line could help though, instead of like a block.
Yeah. So we did that. We went, sat for Fromis, and we camped out kind of. Like we were there for like 3 hours waiting for this event.
Okay.
So we were just kind of chilling on Discord. We would like take turns where someone could go out and walk around and just saving the spot. And then we saw Fromis. So they eventually came because Fromis did another booth before. It's kind of like what Luna did. So Fromis did like a random dance play event before this.
So they just put it up on Mnet like a couple days ago, I assume.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was relay random play dance. So they filmed like the relay dance that they do on Mnet, but then they switched singles like midway through the relay.
Yeah. And so I think it's better that we didn't do that because I was looking at someone in the KCON Discord said they got there like when we did and they waited for that event. But then when they set up the barricades and everything got moved and they ended up like not getting at the front.
Oh, that's
so they were waiting for like hours to just get a not
mediocre
bad, like not a good spot. Yeah. Whereas like with us, it's like we had our guaranteed spot on a bench. Yeah. So like we had an actual seat. And Fromis came. So before Fromis came, there was an actual event at the booth, and this woman's like teaching how to use glitter, and it's like all these men in this like
they're all just waiting for Fromis.
Like she obviously knows the crowd doesn't care, but it's so funny because she walks out, she's like, "Who likes glitter?" And like the crowd's like not really hype. All of a sudden, she starts throwing out these little cases of glitter. And these things are like, I feel like they would hurt you if they hit you.
Oh, really?
She's just like throwing these out. And they're just like hitting people.
Hopefully they didn't like explode and just cause glitter to get everywhere.
But, she did a good job and she made me want to get glitter. So, I enjoyed it, because I like makeup. And then we waited some more. We got to hear fun, I think, like 8 times.
Yeah, you had a fun counter.
Yeah, I was counting in Discord every time I played.
Because they would just keep replaying the same advertisements, and then that was the only music video. They played an NFlying music video, I think, as well. But the Fromis one was the most noticeable. Then they came out, and they were in these cute dresses with little vegetables on them. They're really pretty.
What did they do there? Like,
they just talked about beauty. They just talked about beauty tips. So just like ask questions about like beauty. So they did like how to take the perfect selfie. They just talked about like tips of like how they wash their face. And the big tip was go the other way. Yeah.
Well, they asked like who is the best at makeup stuff, and they all said Jason. So and then like she like put makeup on the other members and like help
sort of.
Only it's like
she like didn't put anything on.
Well, it's just like they probably all had tons
they
of
already
makeup
had
on.
makeup on.
Like,
Exactly.
She just like pretended to put it on them.
Yeah. It was a cute event. It was like 30 minutes, but we had good spots.
There was a woman like right because we were seated on the benches, and I was on the corner of the bench, so like people are all around me because we were on the last bench. So like
okay, so
people are standing. People, like, to my right as well, and like this one woman who was like taking photos was literally within like an inch of my face. It was like the only place you could like
the side of her side was just like rubbing against the side of your face.
And she's like right here trying to get a spot. So it's like they're like in my personal space.
Yeah.
Oh, one thing to point out, because normally in one of these kinds of events when like the group comes out, everyone would stand. Everyone on the benches stay seated, which was awesome.
So that you could actually see them while you're sitting down. Yeah,
because it's like it all depends on what the front row does.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
And I'm just like, if I'm in the front row, I'm just gonna stay seated anyway. Like, I don't want to.
Yeah, that's what like Barron and I did at KCON New York, because we had the barrier in front of us. We just like basically sat the whole time.
Yeah. So that was very nice that everyone had that mutual thought of we're just going to stay seated, right? So we got to still see, even though we were in the back of the seated because of that.
I will say it's nice though, in general, that like everybody at KCON is pretty short, because for the most part, I can see over everybody's head.
Everyone.
But like there's always like one or two people that are taller or like just tall enough that they block my view, and it's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Did you guys do anything else in the convention Sunday?
I don't think so. We went to Koreatown that day.
Oh yeah.
We can talk about that. We ate in Koreatown, and we went to both Choice Music and Music Plaza. So nice. I had already been to the stores in person. Those are the two stores I order from online a lot, so it was fun.
Yeah, Choice Music is where I get all my Light 6 from.
I got some great freebies. I got like 2 giant Yanan posters. Which was like, they're like actually like legit big. But yeah, so that was a fun thing to do.
The stores were so packed. There was like a line to get in.
Choice had a line.
Yeah.
Yep. They always are.
But yeah, it was so much better going to the actual stores than going to their booths at KCON, because we went by the booths and because I wanted to buy Oh My Girl's album. That was the big thing. Because I hadn't ordered it yet, because I'm like, I'll just get it in LA. And I looked at like the prices at the booth, and they obviously had upped them up there. So I'm like, I'll just go to the stores where I can get them for like $5 cheaper.
Yeah, that's why I was so surprised that New York with Choreo Books, the prices were discounted. I was like, usually the other
they had that too. Yeah.
There was one booth there that had like amazing sales. Like there were some albums they have for like $10. I was like, whoa, I don't want this album, but like, whoa.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's why I bought that G-Friend DVD. Like it was $40. Like you don't get DVD concerts for $40.
They like brought like all their inventory that they couldn't get rid of. These nerds are wide at the conventional discount and they just want to like get rid of it.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
So concert then?
Yeah, concert. So yeah, this time we went to the other side of the stage.
Way better.
Way better.
Yeah.
So like that's the little trick. If you go to KCON LA, go to the back side of it.
The
like
opposite side from where Platinum is.
Yeah, because like you can get right next to the stage because there's no other group there. So like you can get like, if you get there early, which you wanted to, you could literally be right next to the stage because there's no one in front of you. And sure, like the groups perform to the other direction more often, but you still get plenty of interaction and facing this way, and it's so much less crowded. It's just way better in general.
It was just way better. It was way better. Yeah. So I don't remember the pre-show was June Curry on he come, or was he the first night, or was he
I don't remember.
I don't remember. He was one of the nights. He's there every year.
Yeah.
Also, there was no Kevin Wu.
I was gonna say it's like how Kevin is there at New York every year.
Kevin was there. He didn't perform.
Oh, okay.
Like he was one of the rookies hosts, but
we had Danny Lim be the MC this year, and he walked by us at one point.
He was like standing right next to us in the crowd at one point.
Same with Ellen and Brian. They were also right next to us at one point in the crowd. So yeah, I don't really remember much of the pre-show.
They had like the dance cover group. I forget what their name was. So like the dance
it's cover group, Sola, because it's like Sola from WJSN, but it's not.
Oh, Sola.
So they performed like before the concert both nights. They did the exact same song both nights. Like they did the exact same performance twice.
Yeah, it was Holla Holla.
I don't understand. Like, granted, they do a fantastic job, Like, I don't know why they couldn't like do a second cover.
Or have a
especially if they did Holla Holla, like you'd think they would do something from one of the artists from day 2. Like,
I'm sure they only have the one song really prepared, but
but they like they did a very good job. But
okay. So then concert starts. So we didn't really kind of not really get covers this time at the begingbing. This time it started off with Sriracha. So that was hype as hell.
Awesome.
So it started off with Changbin. He came up on the other side. We had Chan right in front of us. So that was really cool because we're even closer this night and he's just right there. And then Jisung came up on the other side as well. And then they mostly performed to the other side, but it was still hype. And then the surprise, this was like the surprise of the whole concert to me, was NFlying. So NFlying comes up from the middle with like, you see like the drum set and all.
The guitar, I was saying, they have the band instruments, so like they have to come up from the middle.
And then they did a cover of, first it was like Go Go Baby from Mamamoo song.
Other performances from the night they covered.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and then they did Dala Dala, which oh my god, that was
good.
So good.
It was like a
rock version
of Dala Dala. It's like I want a studio version of that song because I actually like that version.
You like that?
It was just so hype because everyone knows the song. You know, you get this rock version.
Yeah.
Sriracha was like still on stage.
Okay, so they were okay. I was gonna say, were they performing together or?
Well, it was like Stray Kids, and then Stray Kids like walked off, and then NFlying came up, and then Stray Kids came back, and they were all together.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So yeah, that was just a hype way to start. Like that was like immediately, I was just like, tonight's already better. Like, it was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the concert started. First, we had started with VeriVery. So they did tag. Is it tag or tag? I don't know.
Three tags.
And then it's ring.
Yeah.
So,
okay. So the triple word songs.
So they did tag to the other side, and then ring to us. And I like their new song.
Why isn't the group called Very then? I guess they can't with IOI.
Yeah. Ring was really hype. Any song performed our way was like way more fun. Yeah. And especially just because of how close they were. It was like I had a blast. Like I really like Ring. It's very much a golden child kind of song.
Yeah.
And I love that sound.
Boy group.
Yeah. And they look so happy. They had fun.
Yeah, they were good in New York. I enjoyed them.
But that was it. They only had 2 songs, which is kind of sad.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's to be expected.
They didn't do a cover later like they did with New York?
No.
Then do you have any thoughts on very
like I don't really know any of their songs, but like it was fun. Like they did a good job. I enjoyed it. I was kind of surprised they didn't do like 3 songs. It seemed like everybody did 3 besides them, but I don't know.
This night felt like it went by so much faster just in general. I felt like they're really moving them along.
Yeah. Especially like if had Chungha been there too, like I don't know.
Yeah.
Like they would have had to cut something from somebody.
Like I couldn't tell you how they covered for Chungha this night, like what they added.
It seemed like there was less in general, so like
it just felt like there's like really only groups that had a lot were Mamamoo and 17.
Yeah, which makes
everyone
sense.
else kind of had the same.
That are gonna get a lot.
Yeah, but so we'll get there. So next was ITZY, and so ITZY did.
I was surprised that they like came on so early. Like I realized they're a rookie group. Yeah, but like,
and they don't have much.
Yeah, so like
they're like rookies too. Yeah. So
as 2 people that don't like ITZY, it's music.
So
what did you think of their performances?
I mean, I don't think anyone can say that ITZY isn't hype. You know, like they are a fun group to see, especially, and a lot of it is also just the energy of everyone else. So if everyone else is really into it, you get into it as well.
Yeah.
So they did ITZY, It's My Summer, and Dala Dala. So we only got It's My Summer performed our way, which is like my least favorite ITZY song.
I really don't like that song.
And so ITZY was singing live, which is a very JYP groups do that in general.
I was surprised that they were singing live.
I'm only not just because JYP groups seem to do that. They're kind of big on that, I guess. So it kind of was in our favor because when they were doing It's My Summer, you could barely hear them. It was just bass. And then there's that one part of the song where they sing really high and we were just kind of like, okay. But it was fun. I had fun. Icy and Dollar Dollar are definitely the better songs.
And like my primary complaint with them is that I don't like the way they sing. But at a concert, when you're kind of just shouting anyways, it doesn't really matter. So like it kind of the worst parts of that I don't like about them are kind of mitigated away anyways.
Well,
so actually I like.
I was to say, and their best parts are brought forward because, like,
exactly.
That's like the one thing with ITZY is like their stage presence right off the bat as rookies was like insanely good.
Yeah,
like their everything about their performance. So
so like ITZY was okay. I didn't like It's Summer, but I didn't like that song anyways. But Dollar Dollar was really good live.
Oh my god, Dollar Dollar was just intense because Dollar Dollar just had so many, I feel like, iconic moments of it.
Yeah,
like. Just like any English words, like
or anything that everyone knows,
shouting.
just scream.
Like the keep your head up, like that whole part, the My Life part where they like go on the ground. It's like so hype. Just the people look at me, like the whole thing.
There's
like,
a lot of English in that
shouting.
song, so you get the whole crowd just freaking out.
Yeah, and they did a talking part as well. Leah speaks English because she's fluent. She was in Canada, I think, for a bit.
Yeah,
her name was Julia.
That surprised me. I did not know she spoke English.
Yeah, and she did great. She was definitely nervous, but it's to be expected. It's a big crowd. They're rookies.
Yeah,
I think Yuna also tried speaking some English, which was kind of funny. Like she kind of had like a Yeri thing almost where like, she's like, oh yeah, I'm fluent in English.
Yeah, like she's really confident, but like a little off.
Yeah.
Or a lot off.
Or a lot off. Yeah.
But I was really happy to see Yeji live because I love Yeji. Like I don't really like ITZY, but I love Yeji a lot. And they were great. After ITZY was NFlying. NFlying, the surprise of the whole night.
Yeah.
I don't really know anything about NFlying. I know Hot Potato. That's about it. Like I know they blew up recently in Korea. I know they have fans. They're not my favorite K-rock group I've come across.
I mean, they're one of the newer ones, so
like they're just I've enjoyed what I've seen of them, like variety wise. Like they seem like cool dudes. I understand like they have a fan base, but going into this, I wasn't like, oh yeah, NFlying, woo.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, NFlying.
I forgot they're going. Yeah.
So they performed Rooftop, I think was their song that they performed, and people in the crowd knew it. So that was cool. And then the hype part was they did a Queen medley.
Yeah.
Which the live stream, I guess, didn't show. I don't think the live stream showed English covers. It sounded like.
It usually doesn't. They usually like.
Yeah. So everyone in Discord just like, what's happening? And me and Barron are like, this is so hype. Like, oh my God. And I felt bad because one girl in our Discord, Evie, she really loves NFlying and she only gets to see one song.
Wait, so they only did their one song and then this medley?
And then the Queen
plus
medley,
the thing at the beginning?
But the Queen medley was like 5 minutes long. It was really long.
The Queen medley was We Will Rock You, Don't Stop Me Now, We Are the Champions of Bohemian Rhapsody, I think was all the songs they did. And oh my gosh, that was such a genius thing for them to do because clearly they are one of the more unknown groups there. So
to do songs like literally everybody knows is great choice.
Yeah, especially because recently they have been doing more ballady kind of songs, like slower tempo songs. Like they haven't really been doing Hot Potatoes.
Calling songs ballads during
They're not doing Hot Potato anymore. That's what I mean. Like, it's a lot more like it's when there's a band, people want rock.
Like the rock. Like, they want the up tempo,
we want
higher
hype.
tempo.
And
stuff.
Doing a Queen medley was so hype. Their main vocalist, oh my God, he's so good.
He's fantastic.
He was so good. Drummer was cool. I was watching him. He was doing little flips.
Jamming out,
Was he?
Yeah.
It's always good.
Because like everyone else would like walk around. He obviously can't. he's limited. But so like we'd have like, the lead singer come our way. One of the other singers. I think I don't know their group well enough.
Yeah.
Their main vocalist, though, he is phenomenal. So they were definitely like I feel like every KCON, there's that one group that I get kind of blown away by.
Yeah, they were the big surprise.
They were the group this time. After that, I actually don't know if it was after that, but this happened. Solar had a solo stage.
I think it was after that, but I'm not positive either.
So I was slightly disappointed because when I heard a Solar stage, I was thinking, oh my god, we're gonna get a pole dance.
I was gonna say, is she pole dancing? Because
she didn't.
That's like all she does now is anything when she's not with Mamamoo, she's just doing
and like they brought down the TV for that one, so like maybe
they're putting a pull up,
So she did Speechless by Naomi Scott. So once again, I don't know. Interesting song choice, I guess. It was good, ballad. She looks pretty.
She just do a ballad. Yeah.
You could tell she was like very happy and like enjoyed being up there, and like when she was like smiling a lot, and it was good. But like the song is just it's fine.
Yeah. And then after that was Fromis. So Fromis did Fun, Love Rum Pum, and Love Bomb the Mama version.
Oh yeah, so I was gonna say, so they did almost the same set as New York, but everyone was complaining. I didn't watch the performance, but everyone was complaining about this remix.
I didn't notice it was a remix at first until they got to like the chorus, and then because you're expecting the Love Bomb chorus to hit, and it didn't hit. I was like, "What is this?
Really?
This is weird."
I hate what they do to the pre-chorus.
It just like changes the tempo.
Yeah,
it's slower. It's like smoother. I don't know, and like the pre-chorus
you don't want
different.
Smoother and slower for Love Bomb. It's supposed to be like hype and crazy. Like,
I don't know. It's a frustrating remix, I think.
Is it? Okay.
But
it kind of like ruins like the hype of the song for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially like ending on it. Like I don't know.
And they only did 3 songs too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Darn.
Yeah, it was just the New York performance, pretty much. But the Mama.
Didn't we get a 4th in New York though?
Red Flavor.
Yeah.
That's right. They did the cover.
Yeah.
That's right.
Which I think was, I don't know. Yeah, that was. I wish they had done another cover, but oh well.
Yeah.
Yep.
He wants to be in front of you no matter what. Just walking back and forth. That's literally all he's doing.
I just want to get him off the bed, but he doesn't want to get off the bed. Okay. After that, we got a 17 performance. The performance unit performed Highlight, I believe, was what they did.
The cover of the Eyes One song?
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, just a second. Oh, okay.
Cat.
Whatever. He's not gonna get off. Yep. It was good. It wasn't performed to us. So whatever the songs aren't performed our way, I kind of lose the hype.
Yeah.
Then after that was Stray Kids. And Stray Kids was like the group of the convention, it seems. Mm-hmm. My ears were bleeding from the crowd.
Yeah.
It was insanely loud when they were performing.
Like, oh my gosh. I actually had brought headphones, but I didn't get them out for this performance. I got them out for 17. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Like, the crowd was insane for Stray Kids. And like it was hype. Stray Kids was hype. Stray Kids actually might be where they added songs, now that I'm thinking about it, to make up for
that last one is probably
because they did Side Effects, Miro, Victory Song, and My Pace.
Yeah. Okay. But my pace was just like where they run around the edges and like say hi to people.
Yeah.
They also kind of did that for Victory Song as well, maybe.
For like they did like half the choreography and then they stopped and then broke up and like ran around.
Yeah. Sometimes they do that. Yeah.
Yeah, but they totally made this like a Stray Kids concert.
Yeah.
So
seeing Stray Kids was so hype.
We had Miro performed Our Direction. Oh my god, it was so hype.
And neither of you saw their solo concert, right?
No. This is the first time I'd seen them.
Oh yeah.
I saw them at KCON last year. So I knew they were hype. Oh my gosh.
Side Effects is so good live. I love that song anyways. That was one of my favorite performances of the night for sure.
I was all about Miro. That song was so good live.
Yeah, that one is too.
It's like my second favorite Stray Kids song now, I think.
They just have incredible stage presence.
Yeah. That's JYP's whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, they find really good performers.
Yeah. And I had some like cool moments of like when they're running around stage. I remember we had Hyunjin in our little thing. He's my favorite member. So I was very happy of like having him just like right there. Like you got them all. Like Ji-sung came up to us at one point. Chan was there a lot. Chan also was wearing a weird
Was he wearing
shirt.
The crop top? Or people were saying it was like weird.
It either needed 2 more inches or 2 less inches.
Okay, so it was like halfway between a normal shirt and a crop top.
It was like a button-down shirt kind of thing, But it was like if you lifted his arms, all you saw was his belly.
If he lifted his arms like halfway, you could see everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was funny because he just kept lifting up his arms. I'm just like, settle down. Like, but no, Stray Kids was amazing. Like I love seeing them live so much. So it's just so exciting to see like what could come from them. I just love them. After that was Mamamoo. I feel like the 17 performance was after Stray Kids. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't remember.
I don't remember, but
I don't.
So like,
sorry, Shy Guy.
Mamamoo, like they came up from stage and they're facing the other direction. So like they rose up on the middle of the stage, and all we could see was Wass's ass.
I was say butt.
Just like completely hanging out there.
Just there.
It was just there. Yeah.
I just remember we were both just like, whoa. So they did Starry Night, and I think they also did Egotistic that way as well.
Yeah.
And then then they did, I never know how to say it, the DaebakCast.
I don't know how to say that. I love that song.
That song. It's my favorite Mamamoo song. So that was so hype. That might have been added in, but I don't think it's added in just because they're more of a closer group. I felt like they could have closed the concert.
Yeah,
like
I think Mamamoo and 17 are definitely the two.
I think that's what made tonight so. That's what tonight was so much better. Is like it was nonstop hype.
Yeah.
There was no group that I felt. I mean, if I had to pick a group, Fromis kind of brought down the mood a little bit, and I love Fromis.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
They are just not at the level of like these other groups yet. Hopefully.
Also, they did a worse version of their best song.
Yeah.
And the DaebakCast, that's when they ran around. They walked around the stage.
Yeah.
We had a lot of Moonbill and a lot of Solar.
Yeah.
Which was, we didn't get a lot of Hwasa on our side, but we did get the one part because she had like these long gloves. She was actually very covered up, except for just the one region, which is kind of funny. But yeah, she would just walk towards us though, and she like took off her glove like with her mouth, and I was just like, no, it was great. And then one thing to note was Wheein wasn't there,
unfortunately.
So they didn't cover her part.
Another thing that would have disappointed me.
Yeah, that definitely was sad. I mean, the girls made up for it. They did great. Yeah. But
it felt pretty weird to only have 3 members though. Like it felt very off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when they were doing the dance, like they didn't even like adjust the choreography for her not being there.
Just told
so like
there's no time.
Like at one point, like they put their arms on each other's shoulders and like they just act as if she was there. They just like put their arm on like empty space. So it was like kind of weird. Yeah.
And they would just have the backtrack sing her part. So then after that they did Go Go Bebe, which I don't like Go Go Bebe, but it was good live.
Yeah.
That they performed to us. And songs performed to us automatically better. But yeah, they were so fun to see live. Like they were in other groups. I don't really care for Mamamoo anymore.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
But seeing them live, it was so much fun. Like because I really loved them. Like I love the girls a lot.
Yeah, you just don't like their recent music. It's
so being able to actually like see them like right there was really cool. It was really fun. Yeah.
And then 17?
Yeah, so 17 closed the night. So they did Hit, Good to Me, Clap, Adore You, and Very Nice. So it's the same thing as New York, except instead of getting closer, they did Hit.
Okay.
And so Hit's the new song, so that's obviously why they did it. They performed it to the other side.
Like opened with that one. Yeah.
I don't really like Hit to begin with. Okay. And seeing it live didn't do anything.
Is that the one that's very NCT-ish?
The whoa, 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 whoa. It's very Stray Kids, actually.
Stray Kids? Okay. I need to... I haven't listened to it much, so I have to...
But it's like EDM-y.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I kind of liked it. I liked it more than I liked... Because I didn't like the studio version that much. But it was good live, but like all their other stuff was better.
Yeah.
It wasn't performed to it. I'm sure if it was performed our way, I would have liked it more live.
Yeah.
But it was just like hearing it in the studio for me, hearing it live.
Yeah.
And then they did Good to Me, which I think it's the weakest song in their set. I didn't really care for it I didn't care for it on the album. I didn't care for it in New York. It's not growing on me at all. Then they did Clap. Clap's fun. I like Clap. Then they did Adore You, which I love. Adore You. It's like my second or third favorite 17 song. And it's their debut song, which is like so interesting that that's the song they choose to perform both times.
Yeah.
But it was fun. And then Very Nice they did as well. That's a banger. It's such a good song to close on. And so they did this in New York as well, where they did the fake out ending. They did it only one time in New York, where they were waving goodbye, and then they song comes back, they come out.
Yeah.
They did it like 4 times.
They did it 4 times.
In LA. Like
it was so hype. So they performed like the last chorus 4 times. I was like, yes.
Really?
And they would just like keep running off stage, and then it would come back, and they just run back on.
That's how they filled time for Chungha. They just they just performed a 10-minute version of the last song.
Like honestly, it was so incredibly good. I was so hyped the whole time.
And they were like right in front of us too. So it's like hype. No. But yeah. So yeah, 17 was awesome. Loved it. I love 17. Like I'll see them live, or I'd see them if they came like toured here.
The concert, yeah.
Yeah. And then for the goodbyes, ITZY, I guess, had to dip right after their stage because they weren't there.
They didn't show up.
Yeah. So
and then like
I actually didn't even notice until like after the concert.
And then Fromis was only on the other side too, so like it was just like boys on our
Fromis
side.
Came up.
I heard they.
Oh yeah.
So
Fromis came up right there.
So I heard they didn't really like move around. Did they?
No,
do that
they didn't. Only Stray Kids
did.
members and 17 members actually like. So
did day one? Did they move around a lot, or did they do the same thing?
I feel like it was kind of the same thing.
Because for us in New York, day one, everyone moved around a ton. Yeah. Like everyone was going all over the place.
Stage.
And then day two, but day two in New York, they did the same thing where they all kind of just stood there. They didn't move around much, which always is disappointing.
So we had a ton of Stray Kids in front of us, and then a lot of 17s. I actually got some 17 member interactions. Remember, I got a point from Hoshi. He pointed back at me. And then I got a heart back from S-Coops and a heart back from Sungwon.
Scoops!
So I was so happy, especially because Sungwon wasn't in New York. So to see him in LA.
Yeah,
because he's one of my favorite members. So, and then Hoshi is my bias. So to get a interaction from him, I was very happy. So yeah, day 2, overall, so much better. It was just nonstop hype concert. Which is funny because I felt like going in, I was so looking forward to day 1.
Yeah.
And day 2 was so good.
Yeah. And had Chungha been there too, it would have been even better.
Yeah.
I don't know. She might have been a less hype.
Snapping would have been so hype live.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like, it would have. And then Gotta Go. God, that would have been amazing.
I would have loved to see her live.
Yeah. It was definitely like out of the 4 KCON performances this year, so the 2 in New York and the 2 here, it was by far the best day, I think.
So how would you be able to rate all 4 days?
Oh gosh.
Let's think.
I need to remember day 1 and day 2 from New York.
Yeah.
Day 1 we had AT's Eyes 1.
Yeah.
I feel like it's pretty much what it is for me is day 2 of LA's number 1.
Yeah.
Both KCON New York nights are kind of tied for me, and then it's day 1 LA at the bottom.
Day 1 LA is the worst. Day 2 is the best. Then New York's in the middle.
Yeah. I think day 2 New York was better than day 1 New York.
Yeah. 17.
I think I liked day 2 more of New York as well.
Promise.
It makes a difference.
Oh yeah, we
how
had
it closes.
Promise. Day 2.
How it closes can make a whole difference.
Oh
yeah. Remember, that's why the closing act is important.
Yeah. Okay. Any last thoughts about KCON LA day 2? Concert day 2?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. In my background.
Yeah,
I know.
Sirens on Barron's end.
I know. Barron kind of mentioned it earlier, of just like what he would rather go to. I actually don't know if I prefer New York or LA. They're kind of equal to me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like that you get more songs or like more songs from groups at New York. LA would be so much better if they didn't try to like
cram more people in the same amount of time. So you get less songs. Yeah.
Yeah. Because like getting 2 songs from a group is kind of disappointing, especially if it's a group you really love.
Yeah.
Like Like even Luna, like they got more than 2 songs technically, but their actual performance part, it was really 2 songs. Like I said, there's more, and I enjoyed everything I got from them, but it's still like if they had been in New York, they would have gotten
4.
more.
Yeah.
But I actually really loved the center stage setup. I didn't think I would, but oh my god, you're so close. It's so cool.
Yeah, I think the center stage setup is better if you're doing standing, but I think I like the other way. Like for seated would definitely be better since you always get them facing you. Like
and it's the other thing about like the standing thing people don't think about. You can totally sit there. Like I do it all the time. Whenever they start talking, I go, I'm gonna take a seat. I have no shame.
Like you're close enough. You don't need to be like right in the front row, so you can just like stay back a little bit. And then you have plenty of space around you. You can just
because New York, like if you really want the front, you have to like camp out, and then you're standing there the whole time. LA, like it's so easy to like. It's like there's only like 3 rows of people. I feel like along the stage. Okay. At least we're on our end on the second night. It's like no one's there. That's how I was able to get so many interactions at the end of the concert because it's like they're right there. Like you can say their name and they can hear you.
Yeah. Okay, if you guys went to KCON LA, let us know what your thoughts were in day 2.
It's just been tough for me to sort of just come to grips with this, just because I love a lot of these idols so much, but some of the stuff they're saying is just horrible. And I mean, that's why I sort of tried to tier things in sort of what type of messages they were sharing, because I mean, I'm not as mad, quote unquote, at like, I don't know, Uki or like Changsha or whatever.